I'm not able to log into my Ninja or my Tradeovate right now. There's like a server error. Not sure what's going on. So no trading yet. Let me see. All right. There's the bell, but I can't trade. Unknown error, please contact. I wonder if anyone else is having issues here, or is it just me? Either way, it looks like NQ's dropping here off the open. Is anyone else's Tradeovate down right now? Or is it just me? I can't log into my trading platform. I tried on Ninja and on Tradeovate, and neither of them are working for me, so just gonna have to observe for now. But as far as the market goes here, I'm just looking at NQ's coming into previous day's low right now. ES is testing this pre-market low support area here. So I'd want to see us underneath that level on ES to be looking for shorts here. Yeah, I don't know why Tradeovate's not working, at least for me. Let me know if it's working for anyone else who's here. Tradeovate acting up. Can't log in. Just says internal server error when I try to log in. So I'm not sure if everyone's getting that. Let me check X here. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Trade of 8. Alright, someone else said cannot log in. Trade of 8 down. Alright, so it's not just me. Alright, well, that's good to know. Thought maybe I got banned. Alright, so ES is kind of holding up here on that support level for now. NQ right at yesterday's low. Getting a bounce here. Still early, obviously, so let's see what they want to do with it today. Ideally, I just want to see ES get out of this range from like the pre-market overnight session here before I take any trade today, if I'm even able to take a trade today. Login still not working. Just gonna keep trying. Trade of 8 down. Trade of 8 crashes. People saying Top Step is behind the trade of 8 crash. Nothing to do yet. Let's take a look at the 5-minute here. So we're getting a pretty good reaction there out of previous day low zone on NQ. ES held that pre-market low support area. ES is pushing up here. Just want to see it out of this range here from 32 to 65 before I would think about doing. Looks like NQ is kind of rejecting back up into this previous support level here for the time being. Got a little wick going on here in the 5-minute. Oh, hold on. No. I thought maybe I signed into Ninja, but it's not working still. Trade of 8 down. No trading so far. Nothing to do yet anyways for me. Go back to the 15. So yeah, I mean NQ is getting this bounce here out of previous day's low, and then ES is kind of holding this support level from the overnight pre-market session here. So we'll see if the buyers can hold it up. I feel out of sorts not being able to have a trading platform open. So we'll see if NQ can kind of reclaim this 350 area here. If so, I mean, we could get a move up to the pre-market high area, up near 500. If I could take a trade, that's what I'd be looking for. But like a better quality setup is kind of waiting for ES to break out of this range though still. All right, first 10 minutes of the day about to be closing here. Let's see where NQ closes. We got 15 seconds on the 10-minute. But ES is kind of holding up. We got, this was the low from Monday here, where those buyers pushed it up aggressively, and then obviously yesterday we had the big drop. So if we can kind of hold above this area here, you know, there's a chance we can get back up to yesterday's high zone here. So that's kind of my thought process. If we can't hold it, then probably down to previous day low area here. So just kind of gonna see what ES does before I would do anything. And I still can't log into Trade-A-Bait. Check Twitter again. Trade-A-Bait. Alright, well, can't do anything with Trade-A-Bait being down, so just kind of watching. Let me see, calendar. As far as news today, let's see, we got 10 a.m. ISM services, red folder, so 10 a.m. news to look out for if anyone is able to get into a trade by then. Oh. But yeah, I can't do anything, so. Jose, are you in here? Is your rhythmic working for Ninja? It's 15 minutes looking pretty bullish, shaping up for a bullish push. Got a few minutes till that 15-minute candle closes. Looks like they're going to want to go test these highs here from the overnight session on ES. Let's see what we get. NQ is kind of right back at the VWAP right now, but it couldn't close underneath this kind of level here, support, pre-market support level. So far, we'll see how it closes though. We got another minute or so until the 15-minute closes here, and there was some minor news at 9:45 too, so might see a little reaction, probably not much. Maybe that 10 a.m. news will bring something. All right, NQ. We got 30 seconds till that 15-minute closes here. But pretty strong reaction off previous day low zone here on NQ. But we'll see if the buyers can keep it up today. Sorry to take off. Rhythmic is working for Ninja. Okay. No, I can't do anything. I can't log in. I looked on Twitter and basically everyone's saying that Ninja's down, or Tradeovate's down. Where is... Hopefully they get it figured out. Can't do anything till then. But that 15-minute opening range is set. NQ kind of moving back down. It closed below that little support area here, so sellers are trying to bring it back down at the moment. What's happening way too often? Let's check the 5. Yeah, well, this is like the second outage I've seen for Tradeovate in like the last, I don't know, last couple weeks. There was one. Was it last week there was an outage, or a couple weeks ago, whenever that was? But if you have Rhythmic, though, you're good. So I'm just looking to see on ES. I just want to see us break out of this consolidation from the overnight session here. So NQ tapped into this previous day low zone. Getting a reaction back up. Does my audio sound okay today, Jose? ES is kind of holding above the VWAP there. Okay. So if ES can kind of break the 15-minute range high, we'll probably go up and test this 65 area. NQ definitely showing some relative weakness overall, but still had some good, some buying pressure here off previous day's low. So we'll see if they can get it back into this range here on NQ. I think we're going to get a push. Is my stream, is it kind of lagging and freezing, Jose? A little bit. My internet is so bad. What the? No data. Oh. Alright, I think I lost connection there for a minute. I don't know why my internet's so bad at this place. We have like the fastest one you can get, and it goes out all the time on me. Alright, NQ's trying to reclaim this like 50s area. I want to see both of them, like I want to see ES above this level, this 65 area, and NQ reclaim this level for longs. And then for shorts, I want to see ES below this 32 level. And then I'm sure NQ would be back down near previous day low if that were to happen. See if I can log into Ninja. Nope. Still not working. Trade of 8 down. Excuse me. Oh, someone said their trade of 8 is down on a live account too, so it's not just prop firm accounts, it's live accounts as well. All right, ES kind of rejecting up here. NQ not able to really reclaim that level, so could see a move back down to previous day's low here. ES not doing a whole lot yet, though. Man, look at that. The 3-minute just wiki back and forth. Nothing to do yet. Nothing we can do yet with the trading platform being down, but even if it was running right now, there's still nothing to do in my opinion. Maybe a short on NQ with all these wicks, but could get a decent move down to previous day low right now. Like that little wick, all these wicks, rejections. Might get that move down here. But we'll see. All right, ES is dropping down to this previous low day area right now. Pretty big rejection on that candle. Yeah. I know, trade of 8's down for everyone. Even live accounts, trade of 8's down right now. So NQ couldn't reclaim that level, rejected the VWAP, and back down to previous day low zone here. So let's see what we get. Can't take a trade now anyway, so just kind of watching. Oh, my Ninja looks like it's trying to load. Did it work? Hold on, my Ninja might have worked. Let's see if Trade-A-Bait works. Okay, I think we might be back. I think we might be back. Let's see. Alright, I'm logged into Trade-A-Bait. Let's see if my Ninja works. Okay. Said Apex. Tradeify. Okay. Looks like we are back. But the accounts are working on Ninja and Trade-A-Bait, so let me get my platform ready to go. All right, NQ is kind of bouncing right off previous day low here. See if it's gonna fail, the buyers fail and roll over and take out yesterday's low, and then Monday's low down here at 180, the week low. Yeah, looking like the buyers are failing here at the zone. I want to see ES underneath this 32 level. Jose, are you still there? Are you at Starbucks today? Getting your latte, frappuccino? Alright, let's see. So I got the Ninja working. Right down to yesterday's low here. Making a new low a day. Trade-A-Bait not working. Mine, I'm logged in now. I was able to log in recently here. I haven't tried to place a trade yet though, so we'll see if that works. I almost want to just try one contract micro to see if it works. Little tester. Alright, ES is right down to this 32 level right now. And NQ is right at previous day's low. Looking pretty heavy here. There it goes. And a nice little hammer there on inverted hammer. I'm on ES and NQ on the 3-minute before this drop. 43. Yeah, I mean, that's like a 40 point drop. This range has been crazy. Crazy range. Volatility. So for ES, I'd just be targeting back down to previous day low zone here. So NQ coming up to Monday's low. We got news coming here in 1 minute, 10 a.m. news, so just be careful if you're in anything. NQ is right at that weekly low from Monday, from the overnight session. $43 to, yeah, that's a nice move down. Could have made your day just on that drop right there alone. Just be done. All right, 10 a.m. news here in 15 seconds. ISM services, whatever that is. Red folder though. See what we get. All right, more downside. Would love to get a retest back on this 32 level for ES, and then maybe near previous day's low or week low on NQ. See if we can get back near the EMA eventually here for an entry short, as long as the buyers don't push it up too strong. But they're just selling it off nicely here. Neil, did you get your Trade-A-Bait to work? Wow, nice drop. Big drop. Wow. I haven't even tried to place a trade yet, so I'm not sure if it's even working yet. I'm logged into everything, but I haven't tried placing a trade. Okay, has anyone tried placing an actual trade yet? All right, NQ is down to this 127 level. And underneath the weekly low from this week and yesterday's low. So as long as we hold underneath these levels, we're going to be bearish today. So we'll see if ES can come down into previous day low zone. It looks like it's pretty evident that's going to happen. At least probably a 6,900 test. Wow, they're dumping it. Not going to chase this. Hi, buddy. But yeah, I mean, no chance for any kind of a pullback. That 10 a.m. news just straight drop. There's not even any kind of wick on the top of this candle. All right, little bounce here. If you call little a 30-point bounce. I mean, it looks little on this move. All All right, NQ coming back up to test that weekly low area. As long as we can hold underneath these levels, I think we got more downside coming. That might be the little retest right there. It's working. Kind of wicking. See if we can get back under that 127 level. And I might test out just a one contract short just to see if it's even working. If we can flip this candle red. Still kind of holding up. Another minute on this 3-minute candle. All right, pushing up to this week's low on Nasdaq here. Maybe we'll get a previous day low retest. Just want to see ES stay underneath that 32 level for the shorts. All right, there's a little rejection at the weekly low. See 180. See if we can get another little push up and rejection on NQ. Or are they just gonna drop it? Let's see. Alright, let's see if ES can get a push up into like the EMA here and a rejection. But NQ is kind of holding underneath that weekly low level. Alright, they're kind of wicking it. Might need to push up a little bit higher. See what our 5-minute looks like. Alright, ES is retesting this 32 level. Pretty strong push up there. We'll see if NQ can hold underneath this previous day low. And that's where I'd be looking kind of for an entry short if I see a decent rejection there. I'm also watching the 3-minute chart on my Ninja Trader down here, so kind of looking at the 5 and the 3 together. Alright. If they reclaim it, you know, I'm going to be waiting. I'm not going to be doing anything. So pretty strong push up here. 108 to 218 ish. So over 100-point bounce there. So keep the sizing small if you guys are taking anything. Crazy volatility we're having. Hold on, I gotta shut my door. Hey guys. Come on, guys. I gotta shut the door. Stay in here, Layla. Alright, NQ is back above previous day's low. Pretty good 5-minute candle there. Right up into the EMA. If we can kind of reject and roll back down, that's where I'd be looking for a short. Layla, she's right there. The dogs are in the room here, causing some havoc. All right, pretty strong push up. I'd want to see us back underneath previous day's low on Nasdaq for shorts, personally. And ES back under this 32 level. Pretty good reaction by the buyers though, so no signs of shorting yet. Alright, now there's a little rejection. The 3-minute kind of has a nice inverted hammer going on right now. Back under previous day low. I'm going to try a short. Alright, looks like the platform's working. Oh wow, they just flipped it back up real quick. Alright, that's a quick loss. Wow. As soon as I went short, they flipped it right back up. Alright, buyers are holding it up here. That was only 2 micros, so. Wow, I think that was the quickest loss I've ever had.
Order canceled.
Let's see. I'm going to see how this 3-minute closes though. Wow. Yeah, that was 50 points. That's crazy. That loss right there, that's 50 points. It was like an inverted red hammer when I entered back under, and then it immediately just pumped up. 50 points like that, like it was nothing. So yeah, size it down today, guys. Crazy volatility. Might take another stab here. I'm trying it. See if we can get the move. Nice engulfment so far on the 3-minute. If we can close it strong down here, but oh man, they're wicking it back up again. All right, there's another. There's 2 losses. Wow. I guess I should be using 1 micro. 360.
Order canceled.
Yeah, they're not letting it stay below previous day's low, so gonna have to chill out a little bit for my next trade. I don't want to take a third loss right in a row. But it's probably gonna drop now. Wow, there it goes. We'll see if this 3-minute can close down here. I mean, I would usually put my stop a little bit higher, but I mean, I have a 40-point stop, and it's not even wide enough for these candles, so should have been using 1 micro, I guess, and putting it up here. Maybe the third time's a charm here. We'll see how this 3-minute closes, though. We got a new 15-minute candle coming. Yeah, they're kind of bouncing it on the 15. Let's see. $15-minute green close, pretty big bottom wick. Yeah, they're not really wanting to let it get back under previous day low here on NQ. Oops. Let's check out the 5-minute. Let's see if ES can get back underneath this 32. I still like the shorts, but just this volatility is tough to trade in, even using 2 micros. See, ES is kind of holding up above 32. See if we can get back under that to try one more time at a short. Okay. I'm just going to go with one micro, though, if I take another one, because just too volatile. I'm going to try a short. Again on NQ, MNQ, 1 micro this time only. So we'll see if we can get a move down.
Order submitted.
Maybe the third time's a charm here. Put my stop up here. Just 1 micro with this volatility. All right. Jeez. Crazy. All right, there's a little wick on previous day's low. Might look to add 1. I'm going to add 1, move my stop. Either going to go or I'm going to stop out. See if we can get back under that weekly low.
Order submitted.
Come on, baby. Drop it. Kind of holding that level. Don't like these little wicks. But we made a new 5-minute low. So let's see if we can drop it. We're about to get a 10-minute candle close here. Just need to get underneath this 180 level. They're trying to kind of wick it. Come on, guys. All right, new 5-minute, new 10-minute. It's 10:20. Come on. And just put it up here. 43. Come on, drop it, baby. Ah. All right. There's another loss. All right. They're not letting it drop back below.
Order canceled.
Wow, they're going to wick again. This volatility, I just can't, I need to have my stop up here, but I guess I should have stuck with 1 micro and kept it up here for now. Sure. Yeah, ES is holding that 32 level here. So looking like longs might be the play now. Oh. All right, ES is kind of back at that 41, which was, I think, Monday's low. Yeah, Monday's low. All right, now they're kind of rejecting it. So shorts might be back in play. I'm taking a breather right now after 3 losses, so this volatility is crazy. But if ES can get back underneath that 32 level, could see some more downside. Yeah, it's looking like they want to go down now. But if ES can get back under this 32 level, that's the key. What's up, buddy? Hold on.
You
coming in here. All right, go lay down. Go on up. All right, now they're pumping it back up. Wow, look at that. ES pumping. Seven. Let's go with a 15. So they kind of swept these lows here on the pre-market low on ES and pushing it back up. And then NQ swept the week lows from this week, so we'll see if NQ can get back above this 350 support level from earlier. We can get a move back up to the kind of the pre-market high area. So ES is kind of reclaiming that 41 Monday low where we had that strong push up. So we could see a pretty strong move up if we get above that pre-market high. Yeah, good push up here. Buyers are stepping back in. I'd want to see NQ kind of reclaim that VWAP in that 54 level for some longs. But I'm chilling for now after those 3 losses I already took, so just need a breather. Wasn't really able to have wide enough stops that I usually would just because of the volatility. Even using just 2 micros, I was taking like $200 losses like lightning quick. Let's see. So just be careful today, guys. It's volatile. Now they're bringing it back down a bit here. Let's check out the 5-minute. Yeah, it's tough to trade. It's tough to trade right now, to be honest. It's not really that clear. Kind of rejecting here. For shorts to be back in play, I want to see ES underneath this 32 level. We got 1030 coming here in another minute. Check out the 30-minute. About to have a green 30-minute candle, it appears. So just kind of watching that that 41 level here on ES at the moment. There's a retest of it. Alright, now they're dropping it back down. Under 210. Yeah, I just want to see ES get underneath this 32 level. I mean, this price is moving really quick today. So please size it down, guys, if you take anything. I already got burned 3 times, so. Trying to wait for it to settle down a bit. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What does that mean? Alright, ES is kind of holding this 32 level so far. NQ back underneath previous day low at the moment. But I really want to see us back underneath this little support area. Back under 180 would be good for the bears. Alright. Is that a little two-legged pullback and then drop? Kind of have like a trend line here that's breaking on NQ a bit if we can hold underneath here. So I like shorts. It's just getting burned a few times already. Kind of scarred me with this volatility. Alright, nil is in short from 203. Nice. Yeah, I like that we're breaking that trend line. Back underneath previous day's low. Ideally, I'd like to see us under that 32 level here on, thank you, honey, on ES here. It's coming into it pretty strong. All right, there's the drop. So we had a new 5-minute candle coming in about 40 seconds, so I like shorts here again. Just got to try to find an entry. That's the hard part right now with all this volatility. So if we can maybe get like ES to kind of wick up on that 32 level and NQ. All right, let's see if we can get a little wick up on ES. Kind of reject that level. Looks like it might just drop. I'm trying to short. Oh, what's this? Okay. Trying to short on NQ. We're kind of rejecting that
Order submitted.
180 level. Just looking for a continuation down to this 27 area. Just using 1 micro. Oops. There we go. Nice move down. Kind of had that little kind of test on that 180 level. Next one. Let's see. Oops. See if we can get back down to that previous low. Or are they going to wick it? Okay. Let's see here, let me show. Seeing if we can get back down to that previous low. Neil, did you already, I assume you probably already took your profits. There we go, come on. Back to 127. I should probably put that up at that level just in case we bounce off it. Let's see. Trailing now. Nice. Okay. Nice move. Oh, whoa, what was that? Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Are you shitting me? Oh my God. What was that?
Order canceled.
Literally just missed my TP. Wow. All right. Wow, that's crazy. I guess I should have trailed the stop with it. That must have been some sort of news. No biggie, it was just 1 micro. But obviously it would have been nice to get a little W there. Wow, look at that move back up. Wow, that was crazy. There's some sort of news or something? Where's Walter? What did Walter tweet? Yeah, Trump discussed trade military April trip. Trump just completed an excellent telephone conversation with President. Yeah. Yeah, that was some news. That sucks. Oh well. Yeah, now ES is back above that 32 level. Now they're pushing it. This has been suspect price action today. So NQ is kind of reclaiming back above previous day's low again. So might have some longs in play. $10.40. Let's check out our 30-minute charts. Yeah, I mean, they closed it back up here in the last 30-minute. We just wicked down, trying to push back up. I mean, it's just not really getting any clean moves right now. It's looking like the bulls are trying to hold it up here so far. So pretty ugly. All right, NQ is kind of bouncing off previous day's low here. All right, looks like it's back. Can you guys hear me yet? I don't know if the stream, my internet is not great. Okay. Yeah, we're just kind of, it's just unclear right now, to be honest. Didn't get follow through to the downside there. Let's go to the 5-minute. Kind of a double bottom here, higher low on ES so far. But we're still holding under previous day's low on NQ. It's really just not great conditions right now. Just gonna get rid of that. ES is trying to hold up. NQ definitely looks a little weaker than ES. So we'll see if ES wants to push. You know, NQ is not going to be able to fall. So these EMAs are kind of just sideways right now on ES. So usually a sign of just sideways action, consolidation, choppiness. So a good time to pump the brakes. Although NQ, I mean, it still looks like it wants to drop. And there it goes. $15-minute chart. A lot of just chop here right now. Under the VWAP on NQ, ES is kind of hanging out near the VWAP right now. We'll see if ES can reclaim this this Monday low, 41.75 on ES. Got some lower wicks here on the 15, so I don't know, NQ's still looking kind of weak, but ES kind of trying to hold up. NQ is kind of back under that 180 level right now, kind of retesting it. On this 3-minute, we got a green candle pushing up into it. If it can flip down, we could see some downside here.
Order filled.
I'm trying a quick short here on NQ.
Order submitted.
Just small size again. Just want to see us hold underneath that 180 level. Let's see, if ES can lose this 32 level, could see a decent drop. NQ is kind of holding under that 180, so that's a good sign. See if we can hold underneath this 180. Come down to the lows here. Just looking for a continuation down. If ES can lose this 32 level, should be in business. Alright.
Order filled.
Adding one more to get up to 2.
Order submitted.
Basically same entry. Let's see if we can get a move back down to the lowest here on NQ. ES kind of losing that 32 level. See if we can get a drop here. Get back down to 127. Kind of had this news here, which I kind of screwed me on my last trade. So maybe they'll come and take out that news wick, drop below it. Or are they just going to push it back up? Just need to hold underneath that 180 level. Come on. Roll it back down, guys. Hold under 180. Looks like they're pushing it. Alright, I'm out again. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm just not getting any follow through on my trades. This volatility, I'm just not able to give these trades wide enough stops. I wonder if they're going to wick me out again here and drop now.
Order filled.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to probably wick me out and drop. Yep, there it is. So, that's alright though. Yeah, I'm basically at my max loss for the day, so I'm going to call it myself. But if you guys are going to keep trading, I would be looking at basically this 32 level on ES, which is that pre-market low area. As long as we stay underneath that, I think there's still a chance we can get down to this previous day low zone on ES. And then NQ, obviously holding underneath previous day's low for more downside. It looks like they're still going to drop it here. I think I just got wicked out again. So, story of my life today is getting wicked out. So, alright guys, I'm going to call it here. Just take the L and come back tomorrow, not try to dig a bigger hole for myself. So, hopefully you guys stay safe today, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Alright guys, have a good one. Peace.